So we have an issue between Iran and Israel, and the United States is obviously going to get involved. Now, what the involvement is, that's the big question. But one of the other questions we've been getting a lot here on this channel is, what is the U.S.'s involvement going to do as far as relief for the American people? Are we going to see more money go to our military budget? The answer as of right now is no. But the answer for next year is likely yes. According to multiple reports, this is one of the questions that lawmakers are asking is, how much are we going to deplete our resources again if we continue to come to the aid of Israel? I don't know. I wish I could give you an answer on that, but I just don't know. But this is what I do know. Are we going to see money get pulled from programs like Medicare, okay, Medicaid, food stamps? Are we going to see those programs somewhat become depleted so that we can fund our military? According to reports, the answer is yes. Now, I'm bringing this to your attention because a lot of people are asking, well, what about additional benefits for those that absolutely need it? What about more monthly benefits for those that are on food stamps? Now, I bring this to your attention because we learned just this past week that Republicans want to see changes, and big changes, to things like food stamps and Medicaid. They want additional work requirements. And some people were up in arms saying that, no, this isn't right. But others are saying that, yep, this is exactly what we need. Able-bodied adults without children, okay, should be getting either less benefits or no benefits, according to multiple reports. Now, depending on who you ask, Republicans or Democrats, that's who's going to tell you, oh, we need more benefits or we need less. But this is the reason why I think this is a big thing, okay? And we talk about this all the time, and not just here on this channel, but other channels do as well. Other media outlets, mainstream media talks about this all the time. Is, okay, if we have a certain budget, okay, this is our budget right here. The concern is, if we try to go outside of that and we deficit spend, okay, which we can, and which is one of the things in the Trump one big beautiful bill, is he wants to increase the deficit, increase the debt ceiling, okay? By increasing the debt ceiling allows him to increase the deficit spending, and so we don't have issues. The issue is going to come when Republicans say, no, we are not going to increase the debt limit. We do not want to deficit spend, reduce the amount of spending so that we can, get the United States back on track. Here's the issue. There's too many Republicans right now that want to reduce spending, okay? And as a result of this, as a result of the conflicts over in Israel and Iran, potentially bringing in the United States, okay? This is the big question. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, if the United States gets involved, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay, you're blowing this out of proportion. It's not going to be that big. It will be big. Not just for us on a global scale, but here in the United States as well. Simply because if we continue to spend more money for our military equipment and personnel, guess what? We have to get that money from somewhere. We can't just pull it out of thin air. Now we can deficit spend, of course, but Republicans are against that. So the reason I bring this up is because there is a very good chance we could see certain programs go through a little bit of a change. Now, do I think Social Security benefits are going to get cut? No, I don't. Okay, they're going to be paid out just like normal. No changes there. But do we see things like food stamps? Do Republican and really all lawmakers reconsider their stance on food stamps? Potentially. Do they reconsider their stance on, just grants for things like housing, things like, college, right? Other education? Do they change their mind with money going to certain states, right? This is all the big question. one of the things that the Trump administration has already pushed is he wants, and the whole administration wants to see states be held responsible for things like food stamps. And if the money's going out to the wrong people, the state's on the hook. Okay? So again, the reason I bring this to your attention is because everybody's asking, what about additional relief? Honestly, I think if the United States gets sucked into this conflict with Iran and Israel, which again could very much happen, I think the relief that we were looking for isn't coming. I think the big push for enhanced deduction for seniors of $4,000, that might get cut in half. Could we see the child tax credit, which President Trump wanted to see $2,500, and this was going to go on for 4 years, and then it would revert back to $2,000 per child after 2029. Well, the discussions right now are, what if we just go, instead of $2,500, we go to $2,200 and make that a permanent tax credit? So again, not just over the next handful of years, but for a little while. And so, the reason I bring all this up is because we are going to see this more and more. Okay, if we dip into this this conflict, okay, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Okay. Now, with that said, are we going to see additional stimulus checks? No. Okay. There was the chances of the Doge dividend checks. That was a big one. Everyone was asking. The possibility of a Doge dividend check when Elon Musk was still in Washington were in the early stages were very high, because Republicans said, now that we brought it up, we said it's a good idea, we have to get it out. So it went from like a 90% chance to then it went to like a 50% chance. Then when Elon Musk and President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill came out, then Elon Musk questioned it. And so the fact of the matter is this, the bill isn't that, the One Big Beautiful Bill will not include a $5,000 Doge dividend check. That's not happening. It's not on the table. Nobody's questioning whether or not it's coming at this point. I just want to be very clear. Okay. The last thing I just want to say, and this is where I think a lot of people are wondering as well. Are we going to see additional stimulus for certain states? The answer is yes. But that's already been factored in. It's the federal government, it's the federal spending that we got to worry about, not the state spending. So if the federal government, and again, this is the big concern, because of what the federal government is potentially going into with this conflict with Iran and Israel, we could see more and more spending get cut. Or, and this is the big one, the spending is going to get pushed to the states as opposed to the federal government. That's what we've been seeing a little bit more of. So if this happens, and my guess is it will, it's just a matter of time, we are going to see less relief coming from the states as well, simply because the money that they have is going to have to be put elsewhere. So for all those people asking, are we going to see additional stimulus? Is it coming? Are we going to see more help to the American people? If the United States gets involved with this war between Iran and Israel, I don't think we see more help. I think we see less help. And at the same time, we could see additional inflation, all because oil prices are going to shoot up. So I will leave you with that. But if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.